Hey, what's going on, guys? Oz here. This is an MP7 free-for-all playing on Underground. I actually came across this little spot. I don't know why the hell I didn't think of this spot earlier. I usually try to stick to the A-Dom area, like in the back hallways. I never really thought to come this way because I don't really come against very many players camping this spot out. But I really found out right here when I saw, myself get killed twice from that direction, how hard it is to actually combat people on that side. So I said, you know what? Let me try to take over this area, and it actually works out pretty well. The strategy that you want to use is you don't need to move at all, because Underground is one of these campers maps where there's loads of corners for kids to hide in. I've gone on many 19, 20, 21 gun streaks only to be stopped by somebody in a corner. So for this particular map, I'm willing to say that this is probably the best setup and also the best strategy. What you want to do is you want to hang out over here towards the top B-Dom area. And you don't want to go down the steps, but you want to rotate up towards this car area and watch for guys coming straight up the middle steps and also off the back steps that spawn in that back tunnel. And then you come back down over here, you look down towards B-Dom because they spawn right around the corner. And you just rotate between these two spots as you see me doing over and over and over again until I finally get the MOAB. Now, this is not like Dome, which is very similar to Dome. But it's not like Dome in the fact that you're going to get speed MOABs. Dome, you can stay at B-Dom. You can rotate between 3 different spawn points. There's 2 right by B flag. And then there's also another one towards the opening, that little back room with the opening that leads out. And you can honestly go on 2 to 3 minute quick, fast, ultra fast MOABs in that position. But this is more, I'd say, more of a 4 to 5 minute MOAB. You get good traffic for this for this map, but you don't get too much traffic, and that's one thing you got to watch out for in free for all. There's a lot of spots that are really good if you actually just want to win and rack up 30 kills. But as far as staying alive, you really got to pick your areas very carefully. You want an area that has good traffic, but you're not going to get overwhelmed. Typically, what I like to do in free-for-alls is I always try to find a really high traffic spawn point, one particular spawn point, and then I find a way to attack it while having maximum advantage, such as this right here where I'm looking down on B. I have high ground advantage. It's nearly impossible for anyone to spawn down at the bottom and turn up and shoot me without me killing them first. And then I'd like to rotate towards another spawn point, which in this case would be that underground back tunnel area. Now, with that being said, you guys can kind of figure out what I'm doing here. I'm using the MP7 simply because for the speed advantage. I'm also using 10 sensitivity, which I'll explain why I switched. Used to play on 3 and 4. I bumped up to 8 for a little bit, but I ended up going back down. Now I'm back up to 10. I'll probably talk about that in my next video. But anyways, I want to talk a little bit about the Wings of Redemption and the Jnasty challenge that was supposed to happen this coming Thursday. If you don't know, 2 YouTubers, Wings of Redemption, Jnasty 720, we're supposed to do a campers versus rushers match. Wings is a very good defensive player. To be honest, without Wings' channel, there would be no Ozric YT. He was the guy that I kind of studied when I first picked up COD. I loved his Modern Warfare 2 videos. And Jnasty's a really, really good, aggressive player. And he had his team together, and then Wings started getting his team together. But I kind of knew it was going to be bullshit when I started seeing Wings mention his squad, and he had a bunch of rushers on his team. I'm like, wait a minute, isn't this supposed to be rushers versus campers? Why do you have these super beast rushing guys? It was basically just going to turn out to be a public rules game balance match anyways. That's exactly what it would be. And to be honest, I personally didn't have any interest in seeing that. So, I'm actually glad it didn't really work out. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed, man. The reason why Wings said that he didn't want to do the 6v6 anymore was because of the fallout, because he knew he was going to lose. He says he doesn't play Modern Warfare 3, and that's his own fault. I mean, you're supposed to be a Call of Duty channel. You based almost 500,000 subs off Call of Duty, and you don't even play the game. I mean, I really don't know how that works. But yeah, man, I really wish he would have done it, because he should have just picked, in my opinion, he should have just picked up 5 really beast defensive guys and gone up against Jnasty's team. Honestly, nobody out there, I don't think anybody out there cared if he won or lost. Me personally, I think it would have done nothing but help his channel. This was his one opportunity, not only for Jnasty to get into the spotlight more, which it's actually done for him, but it was Wings' opportunity to get back into the spotlight. I mean, the guy hasn't really been relevant on YouTube as far as gameplays and things like that. For a very long time, he hasn't really gained a new following. He's just still feeding off his Modern Warfare 2 and early Black Ops days. So as a Wings of Redemption fan, I really wanted to see him, you know, come through and do this 6v6. I guess he was scared because of the whole syndicate thing that happened back in the day, and he lost a lot of subscribers over that. And I was watching Wings' last video, and he kind of mentioned that I don't think that losing would have put a big dent in his reputation. I mean, his reputation's already pretty bad. And to be honest, people only unsubscribed to him during the syndicate days because of, not because he lost, but because of how he reacted to the loss. Honestly, he did act a bit like a child when he was throwing his controller and having a fit on the live stream, and that's why people got turned off from him. But yeah, that's just my opinion on it. Me personally, I think he should have went through with it. As a fan of Call of Duty, as a fan of YouTube, I would have liked to have really seen that. But anyways, leave your opinions down below. Leave your comments. Hope you guys enjoy this gameplay. We got more coming soon. Peace. Black Ops 2, hurry up.